Hey everybody, this is Cody from Lazy Goblins, and to my left,
Hey, everybody. I'm just kidding. It's Johnny. Yeah, so I thought I was going to do it, so I wasn't sure. So he had so much energy. How's it
gotta
going,
come out.
everybody? Yeah. Wait, are we recording?
We are recording. So we decided we were just talking, and
Yeah, we were talking. We were talking.
we
Yeah,
were
because we
talking.
do it every day.
Yeah, we were
Check
talking,
this off.
and we were talking about because I just did a stream about trying to get the ads implemented into our game. We got to get those in. Um,
Is that hard?
it's super hard. I was already having difficulties,
Wait. Oh, no. So you
but
did a stream about you trying to figure out how to do it?
yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
Um, But during that, I was like sitting, waiting for the thing to build, and I was just thinking, and I was like, I started talking, and I said, nobody really talks about the boring shit. Because game devs and game development, like 90% of it is boring shit that you have to do and you have to get done for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like putting in the ads, or, for us, since we want to get more people watching our stuff and, trying to help as many people as possible, we need to get in the eyes of people. So, all this morning, like all today, I had to do social media stuff. And, there's a lot of stuff that comes with that. I had to make 3 pieces of videos, like edit them and everything. I had to post them on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all those places. And also when like we make a YouTube video, not only do this last one was fine because I've stopped, like I said, screw it, I'm not going to go into fine detail and edit out all the pauses, or if we have a pause here, oh, I got to fix that, or anything like that, because it just takes too much time. But not only that, you have to write a description, you have to think of a title, you have to do the tags, you have to do thumbnails. Like, there's all this boring stuff. Like, all we want to do is create. But, that's the fun part, is creating, and, the prototyping, the thinking of the idea, the implementing of fun mechanics. But there's a whole bunch of boring stuff that happens and doesn't really get showcased or highlighted, probably because it is boring. But I think we think people should know about it because it's not all like fun and everything. There's a lot of boring stuff that goes along with it.
What? Let's fall asleep. It was so boring. Yeah, there is a lot of boring stuff. And, I know Cody works hard, so just doing all that extra stuff is greatly appreciated because there's only the two of us. So all that extra stuff is very important in order to kind of get your product out there and get it in front of people. So for him to take the time out and actually do that is awesome. But it is time consuming. Even like when we were doing the videos, the podcast before, it would take him almost a day to 2 days to get up the videos because all the editing, all the prep, all the thumbnails, making sure everything was set up, ready to go. Because that's the thing. It's like funny. Like even though we're out here giving free content in the sense of we're just giving you, our perspective, our views of how things are going, people are still like, "Oh, that quality sucks." And you're like, well,
It's
taking
kind
the
of the
time to
best
try
we
to
can
do
do
something.
right now.
Yeah, like sorry, I'm talking into like a microphone from a headset. For the first couple podcasts, I mean, I was using my little wireless Bluetooth headphones that had a
That's what I
speaker
was
in it.
using.
So now we're kind of getting up to where we're, different. You got better quality stuff, so we're trying to make it better quality. But like Cody said, we're just trying to get to the fun stuff. And for me, characters aren't my strong suit. The ones I'm making, I'm enjoying for this game, but they're not my strongest quality. So to me, working on the character is like, oh no, like I have to do the character. I don't want to do it, but it's going to take forever. And I'm very detail oriented. I like to add a lot of like story, which is one of the videos we talked about, is like adding story and making story. So getting into the character, that's what it's all about. You have to convey what you're trying to. Even though I'm keeping it very simple, I'm still trying to make it look good. So I was working on the vampire that I think Cody said he's gonna post a picture, show a picture, and the hair alone took me like an hour, and like I kept beating myself up and getting so upset, but like because I'm like, why? They can't even see this stupid thing. Like it's so the camera's far enough back, but I'm like, I gotta make it look good. I gotta make it look better. And to
Well,
me, it's
especially
boring.
because we have that turnaround on the character select screen, so they'd probably see it
Of,
there.
of course, and to me, it's like it's boring. But Cody actually brought up a good point once. He's like, well, it, because the characters are boring and because they take so much more of your time, do those first. Get in there, get the characters done, so that way you can work on the other stuff. So even though to me it's like, these characters are fun and I love the concept and I love what I'm doing with them, I pretty much came up with like what they are, so that way I'll enjoy it. It's still like, oh man, I gotta do the character. So, and it's just so time consuming. Like I'll sit here, I'm like, okay, it's like I started working on it more like an hour and a half ago already. And you're like, where'd the time go? And that's just because it's a character. So it's like it's really you get pulled, you get sucked into little things like the hair. I was working on his cape, and I made sure the cape was working. I had to go reapply all his UVs to make sure the UVs were for him and not for somebody else. And so just doing the coloring, getting a little like tie, almost like to give you a little idea of like there's something different there. So just all these little details. And now I'm working on the face animation stuff, which is for the other characters as well. So that's why I'm working on that. It's taking me a while, but like all that stuff, like it's like it almost demotivates you, but at the same time, it's one of the crucial parts. Like we have to get the characters done because that's one of the things people get to select. That's the enemies. That's all that stuff.
We have to get the ads in because that's how we'll make possible revenue from the game. Since we're not going the premium route.
There's a premium route. What's the premium route?
If we just sold it for 99 cents or something.
Send it for $1,000. If we sell 5, we're rich. So yeah, I guess there's some boring stuff in it.
Boring stuff.
But I think it's like you just got to get that stuff out of the way. And I start thinking of it as not as the boring stuff. I think of it as like, all right, this part's gonna suck, but it's one of the crucial parts. I need to get this done. Yeah. And once that's done, I can move on to the other stuff, which I enjoy even more.
That's why I want to get the ads out of the way and get all that implemented. Because I know once I have it implemented and I have a system for it, then I don't really have to worry about it all too much when we're towards the end of the project. So might as well get all that figured out right now so we don't have to worry about it when we're towards the end, kind of stressing out, trying to get things done.
Yeah, and I think you've said before that that's actually one of the things you hate doing the most.
Yeah.
Anyway, for other games,
I hate ads. Like it's dumb. Like
is it just because
there needs to be a better way.
There's got to be a better way.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll create one.
Yeah. Probably not.
Create our own ads.
But yeah, I was also thinking about making a video later tonight about this kind of faster, easier way to make pretty good quality thumbnails. So I might do a video on that just to get that out there. So, because that's the beginning, I struggled with making thumbnails for videos. Like I didn't want to do it. It took time. It just felt like it wasn't necessary. But of course, it's what attracts the attention. On the most recent video we did, we put up the 6 tips of what not to do as a game developer. I used this process and I made it in about probably 5-10 minutes. And
for the thumbnails?
Yeah, for the thumbnail, 5 to 10 minutes, and we have around 100 views on that. So,
wow, already?
Yeah, already.
Wow.
So thumbnails do count. It's just it can be a pain. So I'll probably make a video on my process of what I've found and what I'm doing now for that. I also started something on a website called Fiverr. You can go on there and make small gigs to do small things for only $5. And so I put some up there for YouTubers out there that don't want to worry about making thumbnails, but have a little bit of money to spend, they could go on there and I'll make a thumbnail for $5. So,
Okay. Well, see, that's the thing too. Is like when you enjoy the creating part of whatever project you're working on, and then all of a sudden you get bogged down with the technical minutia of everything else that you have to do, thumbnails, descriptions, all of a sudden it becomes not fun, right?
yeah.
And so if Cody's sitting there spending an hour after every video just trying to do just that part, not even editing the video, then it's going to be like, I don't feel like doing it tonight, or this part has taken me over an hour and a half. I have other things to do. I can't finish it today.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with, I think, even me working on the game. It's like, well, if I don't work on this character and it might take me 8 hours to get the character where it needs to be, then I'm not going to be able to get the other stuff done. Even though I'm enjoying it because it's fun, and but it's still like the character, and everyone nitpicks a character, and they're always like, oh, why does this look like this, or why is oh, the arm's off like 1/8 of an inch. That's not right. It's just
It's because that's how he was born. Okay.
I just created it that way. That's how I envisioned it happen. Like
There's
the
a backstory
skeleton.
to it.
My
Okay.
gosh. The skeleton freaks me out, and it's all because it's so in proportion correctly. But I love it.
Those
But
arms.
I'm sure it's going to be like, what's wrong with his arms? Why is his arms long? I bet we're going to get a million questions. Why is his
I
arms
think
long?
the skeleton will be the boss.
So, but
Boring
yeah,
stuff.
sometimes you just gotta get this
It's
stuff done.
everywhere.
What's that? Boring stuff. It has. Yeah. You know what else is boring?
What? This
as we
video?
say- no, this video's not boring. I can't say that because this is for our viewers. So,
Okay.
like, if I said that,
This is the fun part. Like, we love doing this stuff. It's fun.
oh yeah, yeah. I would love to just sit here all day, work on game stuff for like 8 hours, and then do like 2 hours of videos, and then work on another hour or so of videos, game stuff. That'd be perfect.
That would be perfect.
But yeah, no, boring stuff that you have to do is freaking. Then you gotta end up doing house or like chores. At some point, you're like, how is this helping me? Why do I gotta do laundry today? God, what do you mean it's my turn to make dinner?
Any clothes?
Yeah. But yeah, so sometimes you gotta get through that roadblock, and we know sometimes that they say break through it. That's kind of what we do, and that's why the whole community thing helps, is talking to each other, helping your friends, whatever.
Yeah.
That's why Cody helps me get through it.
Like we just jumped on and we were talking about it, and then we were like, we should probably make a video about it, so others kind of
Yeah.
don't. Feel
Who spends
like
over an
they're-
hour on hair? That's so
Yeah.
boring. Let's do a video. About it.
Who spends a day to upload one video?
Someone that doesn't have good internet.
Yeah, but see, that's another thing too with the boring stuff. Like, yeah, it's boring, but you could always find ways to kind of speed it up and make it a smoother process. Like with our podcast, it took forever to get that thing up. So we just said, screw it, we're just going to live stream it. And now, right when we're done with it, it's automatically uploaded to YouTube already because we live streamed it on YouTube. And then I could just download the video, take my time to, do the thumbnail and do all that stuff, if I want to do it, like add the intro and stuff, and then just re-upload it. The podcast is still there, but now I'm uploading the one with our intro, with the correct thumbnail and tags and all that stuff. So that's all we wanted to make a video on. So
Yeah, exactly.
I probably won't really edit
Sometimes,
this video because it's kind of just raw.
Yeah, like life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares if
Boring,
there's
raw life.
spaces? We pretty much talk the whole time. So
Yeah, I try not to leave a space. I could ramble
just
forever.
speed it up.
I don't know how to talk. I could probably talk a little faster. I just don't know if I can talk that fast. I'm not
No, I
having
meant,
caffeine
like,
or
they
anything.
they could speed up the YouTube video.
Oh, thank goodness.
They're gonna speed up at that point. It's gonna be like, whoa,
Whoa!
what just
What
happened?
happened? I gotta tell you right now, the most important thing. Okay, we gotta go. Yeah. Yeah, boring stuff. Sometimes it's the worst, but get through it. Just power through.
Yeah.
Or
And
try
while
to
you're
make
power
fun.
throughing it, try to find a way to make it a smoother process next time.
Yeah, because it'll help you and help others. You know what's a great way to make something not boring? Listening to our stuff while you're working on your stuff.
That's
kind of
true.
helps keep it going. Like you kind of get like, oh yeah, I'm motivated now. These guys are fun and funny at the same time while creating games.
Yeah.
Can't beat that. Yeah. Except this video is taking.
Yeah. So we're done. All right, guys.
Gotta
Until
go.
next time.
Keep creating.
Wow.
That was perfect.
Bye.
That's all that fucking matters.
Exactly.
All right, you stream it.
Yeah. And 3, 2, 1.
Wait, was I supposed to start? I thought you were gonna do it because you're streaming.
I had to
Are
put
you
you on the spot
recording?
because you're drinking.
Oh, okay.
You're drinking a nice, ice cold Coca-Cola.
No, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Who told you that?